Have you ever entered the room after like a serious? So you've never used your farts to keep yourself warm?
You have done that? You smelled your own
Indeed,
shit?
I can see people have been in relationships all their life, man. Me, single life during campus was serious, my friend.
So you would eat eggs and sit in your
If
room
I know
on a
it's
cold
raining,
night
if I know it's
and
raining,
start farting.
listen. If I know it's raining,
What the hell, bro?
I feel disgusted right
Ah, man, welcome to
What?
episode 26, guys.
anyway, guys, welcome to episode 26. Piper is here, Mutuzo is here, Aina is here, and
Yep.
we are
Nothing serious.
happy to see you. Banagi.
Yeah.
Twebazanyo. No, let me go back to English. Thank you so much for the support and love you guys have shown us all through episode 26, from 1 to 26.
Yep.
25 was amazing. Like, guys are still watching, guys. But you guys realize we were intimidated by Lilian and Sim. Okay, me personally, I was.
You were intimidated.
I was
Don't say we.
Don't speak
I
for
can
the
even
both of
count
us.
the number
For
of
us.
times I spoke.
Yeah? Nobody happens, you see.
Yeah, they were like,
But
It
Whoa.
happens. It
for
happens.
me,
I
you
think
counted? No. For me, I think it was mostly, every time we host someone on the pod, I want them to talk. We talk a lot on this
this is
pod.
our show. Like, we can talk
have to
anything.
talk.
We can decide.
We talk a lot. Like, when we are alone on the pod, we talk a lot. So every time we host someone, I just, I want to see where their mind goes. I'll let them talk. And then this time we had 2 people. So surely you did, and we're shooting for like an hour and a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
You didn't have enough time.
However, let me tell you guys, I don't blame Piper. I understand where he's coming from as a man. Because let me give you an example.
As a
If we
man?
ever hosted, let's say, what's her name?
maybe that's why.
Yeah, but the name, man, the name has, god damn. I feel so bad about
Let me tell you
it.
why I was intimidated.
No, not Pia. What's her name? She recently even did
Ava.
a commercial for Uganda Airlines. You must have seen it on
Listen.
TikTok.
Oh,
Nice.
Smizzy. Is it Smizzy? Lucy,
know.
okay.
Lucy.
Lucy.
Nice.
Lucy.
Lucy.
Did you say Smizzy?
I said Lucy, guys.
Lucy, I'm-
Chill, man. Lucy, yeah?
Or Natasha Sinayobi. I'll be like, okay.
Guys, let me tell you something. Here's the plan. From now on, we're hosting people I can level up myself with. You get?
Bye-bye.
Oh,
You people brought Sima,
Bye-bye.
you brought Lilian. I can't level up with such people. Those people are way ahead. Like the whole
who are
at
you
some
going
point.
to
So what
is
will
on
you
your
do?
level.
What will you do
Wait.
if we have Gabzi? Gabzi is coming to you, G. You know that. Meanwhile, big shout out to everyone who has bought themselves, the first bunch of the tickets. Information coming in is that they are done. So well done. Gabzi is going to be live in Kampala. So you know what to do. Get those tickets. So what will you do when Gabzi is
Wait.
on the show?
There's a point in time I just started admiring everything Sima was talking. Like I was just there like
Oh, Jagwedaru.
like and there are points where I had to like that part where Lilian was like, there's no way, there's nothing men do that women can't do.
Faizo,
And I was like, yeah.
you're too vague.
That's real.
Right, so let's come back to episode 26.
So 26 guys.
Before we get into the
guys,
week.
we love you. Watch, subscribe. I'm trying to say everything Bernard does at the beginning of the pod.
Yeah.
Watch, subscribe, keep commenting,
Yeah, share.
like, comment. What else do they do?
Tell those girlfriends.
Hey. Don't report us to government. though.
Biwol does it.
Bill does it.
That's how Biwol does it.
No, he does it so well. I don't
Okay,
know what you
do
guys
it.
are
Okay, you
doing.
do it for us.
I can't do it like
Exactly.
he does
So
it.
keep
Like,
calm.
Yeah.
But guys, in case you're wondering, B1 is not with us. Who's gonna call him? Who's gonna
You.
call him? We should call him. Okay.
Okay,
So,
I think
B-Wall-
B-Wall. Guys, we have a WhatsApp channel.
Okay.
Are you guys going to put the link?
Twin our WhatsApp channel.
That's our WhatsApp channel for all the updates and everything. We're going to find a way to put a link. I don't know if is that possible for you guys that upload the video.
In the YouTube
Yeah.
description, it's right
And
there.
Join our channel or subscribe so that you'll be getting first-hand updates.
Ngabo nudes wasudeyo kumacha.
I need to do nudes.
I don't know who, but I just saw nudes on the chair on the thing. I was like, wow, you guys.
Oh, the nudes of the cockroach. You know, guys, we're describing the inner parts of the cockroach. So
Anyway.
So lost.
no.
Oh, join the WhatsApp channel. That's the thing.
Join the
That's
WhatsApp
why.
channel.
You feel so lost because you're not on.
Man, this nigga ain't picking.
How
Let
was
me
your
call him
week?
direct.
You guys, my week was busy.
Yeah.
My week was busy as hell, actually. Come to think of it, I've been putting in some extra time at work, and we had a staff party, like top performers, top achievers party at work. And guys, like our MD did a Formula One kind of theme.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you reach Munyonyo, they had put like go-karts for Airtel employees.
Please tell me you dressed up like Lewis Hamilton, because look at your hair. So
Okay, man, I can't afford that shit. and I can't afford to look fake for Lewis Hamilton. Like if I'm buying, no, but I'm not a
you should
Mercedes
have sent
fan
a
anymore.
message in the WhatsApp channel and
Man, I didn't even follow Lewis to Ferrari, by the way. I
Oh.
just gravitated to now. I'm just there looking at people who watch that stuff and admire. But anyway, my week was long. It's been filled with work. Although I was with two ladies yesterday, yeah? Two friends of mine, and we were talking about. There's a conversation we were having about sex on the first date. Yeah. So they were like, "Oh no, you know what, Faizo, you men these days are shitty. What? How can you be that person who wants to kiss a girl on the first date? You want to have sex with her on the first date?" And I said, guys, when you're going for this basically this was the most interesting
B1 is
conversation.
calling, no? Can we
Hey,
pause?
first speaking.
Let's first talk to B-Wall. B-Wall! B to the wall from nothing serious to Kigali, Rwanda.
You know what it is?
Ah, Omezote.
The accent already changed.
B-Wall, what's happening, man? We are live here on episode 26. What's going on?
When you
Put on
called,
that.
I had to run away from the event because it's very loud.
You are going to say the bar, right?
Yes, I had to find a quiet place outside. Kalindua no avoid with the speakers going on inside.
Yeah.
And it's not yet
In
cafe.
Rwanda, I can barely understand a thing. But the good thing is,
Yes.
we are happy. We are very okay. We are okay. Like,
Bill!
Can you describe to us
If you're-
your neighbor on the right
Tell
or
him.
left, whichever you want to pick
Also,
first?
Bill, shut your ears, open your eyes. That's the rule in Kigali.
because I've stepped out, but where I was seated on the right,
Yes.
there is a lady dressed in full red. I'm trying to see what to leave out.
What to leave out?
as if she had a lot on her.
The theme of the wedding is touch of red.
Touch of red.
Yes. So you have to wear something that has a bit of red in it. So my colleague on the right
Yeah.
has a dress in red.
Okay.
I have a suit black, but I have a red tie, a red waistcoat, red socks, and a red boxer.
Okay.
Red boxer.
The lady
On the left, yes.
has a white dress and red shoes, and she's got red earrings
Okay.
and red makeup.
Red makeup. Okay. You mentioned boxer, but I would be less interested in that. I'm more interested in what are the chances of having a lady who has a red underwear. It's a touch of red, not specifically on top, but it could be anywhere. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, it's still early. We can find that out later. But for now, what we can see,
Yes.
yes,
Is a touch of red.
touch of red everywhere. We can find out about
Man, just bring for us stories.
That's an
all
assignment
we
we are
want.
leaving to you. Make sure you find out. All right, Biwa, we're going to let you enjoy your party and enjoy your stay in Kigali. Please don't do what we wouldn't do. We still want you here. We don't want to be here, and they are looking for you.
I can't promise that I'll behave. What I can promise is I'll come back in one piece. And before I go, there are three ladies who actually know nothing serious.
Wow, that's wonderful. Wow, that's wonderful. That's the family gets bigger and bigger.
NSG.
And
Yeah.
so they are on three separate tables. I'm going to go and speak to them on behalf of nothing serious.
True.
Zero. I got a phone number. But anyway, guys, you are allowed to use nothing serious as a hookup. Please don't be scared when you see those ladies out. it is okay
All right, man. Cheers.
to
Take care
tell
of
them
yourself,
that
bro.
you are part of nothing serious.
Yeah, that's our guy coming through from Kigali. Yeah, some of you could be wondering why we're always going to Kigali. Very beautiful country, by the way. If you're watching the pod
all the
and you
guys have
haven't
been there.
visited, yeah, check out Kigali,
Yeah.
man. It's very
Matheus,
beautiful.
on the other hand, we don't know.
Soon, guys.
Yeah.
Soon.
Anyway, back to the
So
story.
back to the story.
So-
Sex on the first date.
And these girls were like, no, we can't allow that shit. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, but guys, what do you mean you can't allow? For them, like they want to protect that date or whatever. So I asked, okay, fine. If you've gone out with a guy on the first date, yeah, you guys separate and you find out that he has slept with someone that night.
Yeah.
Would you be pissed? And they're like, yes, they'd be pissed. And I asked why. You're not yet sleeping with this man. You get.
Why are you even getting pissed?
Exactly. Why would you get pissed? Are you sleeping with someone else? But no, how can you be pursuing me and then you're sleeping with someone else? But you've refused me to sleep with you. So, and then I asked them, so do you mean you've never gone for a first date with another guy while you're fucking someone else on the side? And the conversation ended.
It just ended.
It
That's
just-
one thing I like about
it just
women.
shut like-
Once you land in their truth, they will calm down. You remember that flower plant that you used to touch and then it coils around? I don't remember its name, but I feel like that's how women are. When you touch them in the right spot, they will calm down. It could be verbally or even physically.
I thought they just get more excited.
Do they? Well, Michelle could
Which
help
women
us.
is he talking about?
Do you get excited, Michelle?
What the fuck are we talking about now?
No, but
We've had this conversation before.
Michelle told
yeah.
you she
let me twist the
she would rather get all that shit out of the way,
Yeah.
And I agree to
so that the real thing
But
starts.
Piper, let me just paint a picture for you. Do you think that there could be a possibility of you going out on a date with this chick? She has taken you out on a date. She pays the bills and she's done. And then, after you've had your dessert and she's like, by the way, I want you to come to my place for the night. Would you say no
Bruh, I
to
have
that
one rule.
opportunity?
I do not go over to women's places. That's just
She
that's
has
my
paid
one.
the bill. She has
It doesn't
taken
matter.
care of you.
Bruh,
she even
can I
picked
go
you
4
from your
points?
home.
Yeah, let's go to 4 points. I do. Wait, man, I've seen enough videos of men being beaten for being at a woman's place. I can never trust a woman in Kampala. Like, if you're not my mom or my sister, billah, I can never sleep over at your place.
What?
That's
You can't sleep at my
fucking
place?
possible. You're my friend.
Okay.
But I'm saying, look at the shit he's talking. Don't tell us about your week. Even you're wasting time.
Guys, I had an amazing week. First of all, you guys know how I love new things, getting new things. So I had made an order on Shein and I got so many new things. This is one of them.
Really?
I think
The socks.
Oh, the socks as well. Yeah.
the pillow.
There are so
You
many.
got that's a cute pair of socks, though. Let me have a look at them.
No.
You got one pair?
Bernard inspiration.
Yeah, I got one pair.
Can you like get me 3?
We could, but like
Doesn't
next
matter.
time.
The women who
Next
come to
time.
his place will steal
We'll
them.
steal them anyway. I don't even know why
I
you're
want to
saying.
buy them for my
Wait,
girlfriend.
For you, the only things we're buying for you are beard oil. And maybe like shaving
First
cream.
of all, we need to be realistic. What do you mean you want to get them for your girlfriend?
What you mean?
Which
You mean I can't get a
girlfriend?
girlfriend?
Which one?
Guys, I must shock the fuck out of you by the one
Yeah,
of these fucking
and until
days.
then-
I promise you. It could be after this podcast.
Until then. So yeah, I got these. Like that made my week, and then we had an event. So for those that do not know, I can do my kalango, right? I have. Is it a company? I co-own
An
Beauty-
SME.
How much
That's
for
one.
pollution?
Yeah.
Called Beauty Spectrum. We do makeup, nails, hair, so bridal makeup too. So the past weekend we had an event in Isinjiro. Guys, I drove, and by the time I got back to Kampala, my shoulders were hurting, my hands were hurting. Oh my god, it was so far. But it was worth it. It was worth it. We had really happy, beautiful bagole. What else did I want to talk about apart from Isinjiro? But guys, please give me your gigs. We really do amazing makeup. Surely,
true. Auntie,
they can testify.
Let me tell you something. If you want them to give you gigs for makeup, come with makeup. You won't even need to talk about it.
maybe
You
the
just come with your own face pic.
I think
Every
I think the
pod.
next episode, because I really be too natural on here. There's an episode where I put gloss, and Faizo asked me if I was okay because I was
Yo,
He's used to you being so plastic, like
not plastic. He's
Okay.
used to me being
okay, you being you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think next episode I should do that, but we had an amazing event there. And then week started. So it was a beautiful weekend, long weekend. I had to drive up country and back. I got new things, which made me super excited. And yeah, I hope you guys watch and give me more gigs. Otherwise, to Jakuba, what will I use to buy new things?
Let me ask, as you were getting new things, did you get for your man something new?
The body was calling and the answer was no. The answer was no. The answer was
let me
no.
tell you guys a story. Let me tell you guys a story. I usually get him things from like Shein, but if I tell you how I get, he will buy me like a phone, and I'll buy him a phone cover.
Women.
This is like 99.5% and then 0.5%.
No wonder you want someone who makes 100K to send you 90,000.
No. Let us be clear. I don't want that person. I have that person.
She does have a point.
I have that person. True. That's why I talk about it so confidently, because you remember that day I sent you a screenshot and I told you, Faisal. I talk about these things because I live them. I can't relate to people who can't relate. I'm sorry, there's people out there that can't relate to them. But for me, that's the life that I live.
I'm glad that I know you. Cheers, Michelle.
The good thing is, you buy him a phone cover. This man, they don't even buy shit. They just be coming to steal socks or nothing serious tea.
Exactly.
You know, let me tell you guys, that script is about to change. I'm telling you. Because
shock us and I tell you.
I will tell you about my week.
If you enter a relationship, I didn't say I will bleach because that is difficult. It will take me like a whole year.
Let me tell you, I'll come to your office, you will not like it.
My hair off again.
If you do?
If you get into a serious...
Are you fucking betting?
Until you propose.
I don't want to jinx it. I promise. I don't want to jinx it.
Why you started putting disclaimer?
It's the truth. Listen, by the way, let me tell you guys.
You know what Bernard
should I start my week or not yet?
Yes, please. But do you know what Bernard would say if he was here? He would say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, but listen, also, now that you talked about B-Wall, see, it would be very unfair for us to like leave him, that side alone and, all the three. So, he's my guy. So, in the meantime...
You don't have to worry. I'm single.
Get the fuck out of here. What do you mean you're single?
I am.
Who else are you going to go for? Look in front of you.
Anyway, guys, let me tell you, by the way, I'm going to be in a relationship one of these days. I promise you.
So your week?
So my week, oh man, my week was amazing. It's been beautiful, actually, from Thursday. So I had a friend of mine who was getting married over the last weekend, and man, I was super excited for it.
Wedding?
Yeah.
I think it was, what the hell, man?
I also have a wedding over the weekend, but you see,
but nothing.
for me it's work. Yeah.
Wedding, nothing.
Wedding.
For you removed
nothing.
You threw away the seriousness. You remained with nothing. But anyway, yeah. So a friend of mine was getting married, and it was beautiful, man. Of course, we showed up as we were supposed to. We had a great time. It was a beautiful function, and then now my happiness started at the after party. Let me tell you guys. Huh?
You're about to see why he's single.
If you are getting married as a man, let me look even in my camera. If you're getting married as a man, I advise you to look at all your woman's friends. Let me tell you, I've realized that bridesmaids, oh my God.
See why he's single? Okay.
You just have to appreciate them. That's all I'm saying. And I must stop there. If you get it, you get it. But anyway, to cut the long story short, why is it that every time I say something, you say that's why I'm single? You're killing my story here.
I'm trying to make Faisal understand.
And here's the reason why I'm saying grooms.
And when I'm on your side.
This is why I'm saying grooms should actually know the bridesmaids. Because you need to know where your boys are going to fall. I'm telling you, you need to.
I didn't see that coming, but now I've seen it.
You have to. Let me tell you.
Now I've seen it.
Have to. Because what I landed on.
Because of your friend.
Because of my friend.
She just supplied the starting 11.
I say it too.
Trezeguet, Ronaldinho.
I never felt like that in a very, very long time.
Hazard was on the bench.
Bro, let me
Champions
tell you,
League
not
what?
even lightning would have struck faster than sound, bro. Like, you could have seen that shit before you heard the sound, bro.
Nigga, let me tell
You was amazing. So when I tell you guys anytime now,
Oh, that's why you made the hookup.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, like at the wedding.
Yeah. So Michelle, you're going to.
When is brunch?
By the way, we're going to
for brunch over the weekend. Next weekend.
There's brunch.
No, like next weekend.
Where?
I'm waiting for the silo brunch. Do you want to come?
You have a table?
Who's on your table?
My normal people. I don't have friends.
I need to ask.
First of all,
I need to ask
Mutuzo,
Mukazi to
let me
be-
tell you the problem about Mutuzo, yeah?
Na
When you
yako
go out to
kawaida hapo.
Mutuzo, all our friends look amazing. Like, not normal.
Faizo.
Amazing. Like,
Faizo.
you
Faizo.
literally... Have you ever approached a table and then you're like, oh, if I stand
Faizo,
back...
leave some words.
You
for
remember
us
the
who are
time I
seeing.
phoned you at Mezzo? So, Mutuzo is like, hey, we're at Mezzo, what,
Be
vichi,
very
vichi,
careful
birthday
what you're
party.
going to say next.
Guy,
People will start bashing me, but
Nagenda,
yeah, there's friends of mine that
then
I don't
took
put
ku
on social
Mezzo,
media.
You know,
Do you have any ugly friends? I don't think you have ugly friends though.
No,
the
I really
happiest
don't.
people.
But mostly, I don't put my friends on social media.
Anyway, it's a
But
stupid
have you heard what
question.
she was
though.
saying?
Too.
No, I don't have any ugly friends.
Because I was gonna ask you, like, would you be friends with an ugly person? Like,
Bruv. Define ugly.
no, let me tell you guys. And this is the problem I have.
Define
This
ugly.
is the problem I have with people. Ugly is ugly, but people don't like it when I use the word ugly. I don't know why. If people carry so much offense when I say you are ugly.
No, listen.
Again,
Some of these things,
I want you.
it's perception, guys. It's
Yeah.
perception.
So I
There's
don't
someone
have
who
any
come
ugly
here.
friends.
There's someone who come here and look at that screen and say that screen is white, but you can clearly see that screen is black.
Okay, then that's the difference. Then they are colorblind, right?
No, like you can see that black is ugly, but you're saying it is white. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's all in the mind.
Yeah.
What you find ugly, someone else might.
Fine,
No, but
fine.
my point is, let us learn to accommodate the fact that some people are ugly.
Like who?
I don't want to mention
Let's
names,
move
but for you, you know your ugly people. Even me, I know my ugly people.
No, what are you saying?
You have an ugly heart.
Here's one problem with
Yeah,
ugly
very
people.
ugly
Let me tell
heart.
you one problem with ugly people. They are so chaotic. They want to fight all the time, and here's what makes them fight: calling them ugly.
Yeah. I wouldn't call them ugly because there are some terms.
I promise you.
Listen, there are some terms
Anyone who gets offended because they've been called ugly
is ugly.
is ugly.
But I agree with you. You see, like the other day, I think I posted something on Twitter, and someone said something like, over you have tiny, small legs. I don't even remember what the comment was saying, but it was insinuating that I have small legs. And I saw this comment, and like I first laughed because it was so funny. And then I'm like, wait, Micheline.
You
Someone
went and
has
checked
the
them out?
audacity?
You went and saw the profile picture?
Yeah, of course they
Yes!
What did you see? What were they? Let's use the word.
Even me on social media.
By the way, let me
When
make
you
it very
abuse me
clear.
or you say anything negative, the first thing I do
Is check their
I have
profile.
to
Check your
see how
profile.
ugly are you. No, not even a profile.
Yeah,
I want to first see, should the words come out as if I'm addressing an ugly person?
Oh, a not ugly person. Here's what I found out,
Ugly
by the
people
way.
don't abuse people.
Let me tell you, out of say the 100 trolls, people that will troll me on social media, on Twitter mostly, 95 will be looking like Ash. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
You know Ash that has been rained on?
Yeah.
95% of the people that try to like abuse me on Twitter look
Do you know,
like
do
rained
you
on
know
Ash.
how bad rained on ash is? Not even
Exactly.
running water can move it from one place to another. That's how bad it
And
is.
that's my point. They look so ugly that when I look at their profile, like someone, Toina Kabina, I'm like, then I go to their profile and I'm like, bro,
Karimu face. Akako Karimu face.
I don't think you should
Guys,
be
I now
abusing.
feel bad for bringing out ugly conversation.
I'm not kidding. Just that. And like, I try so hard.
Yeah.
Even when I'm like, say, arguing someone on social media, I'll try so hard not to talk about your looks. I'll try so hard not to to bring in you. I want it, like I want whatever.
You want to stay intellectual.
Intellectual.
And then if you've like pissed me off, I'll just say fuck you and like move on. But bro, Guys, like you can't be abusing people when you look like that.
I feel for someone's trap also. I forgot to mention how my week
This was in
ended.
the weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see?
No. Oh yeah.
You saw.
Before that, let me tell you
What the
guys
fuck
what
happened?
made me
What
so
happened?
happy over the weekend. So we are coming from we slept in Imbara after like in Sinjuro. Guys, some MP needs to build a hotel in Sinjuro. Because Temuina.
Oh,
But
wow.
They have mansions, they have country homes.
Because the district number.
No, they really. I'm not kidding. Like we had to like drive around the whole town to like look for where
No
to sleep.
Airbnb as well.
I
No,
don't
no.
know, but they really didn't have. But after the event, we had to drive back to Mbara and sleep in Mbara. And when we were coming back, we stopped in Lukaya. And you guys, I posted a video on my TikTok, but
Trended.
no one does Luseke like the guys in Lukaya.
I saw
They
that
told
one.
me, available na the item way only 16
Great,
Pro
just
Max.
16 Pro Max. Guy wants your money like Sasura of
Michelle,
Coco.
tell me you supported that guy.
And let me tell you that this is the funniest bit. This guy was selling wipes of 3K.
Yeah.
And like he talked for about 5 minutes.
You had to buy.
Personally, you know, like I'll snap chicken, but I really don't eat meat from the roadside.
That's not a roadside, that's a market.
Okay, whatever it is that, I don't eat it. So, but like usually my friends want to snap, so we'll snap and then I'll put it back and I'll buy. And then I'll get like a Red Bull or something. But the guy
Wow. You just snap and put it
I'll
back.
put it back. the guy talked.
Guys are there, they're like Michelle Alien Coco.
Chana chia! Huyo mwana ugena mtu
Where
alawa.
are you
going to talk to that woman?
Wow.
Yeah.
Kumbe you are just snapping to leave.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
Michelle, there's a problem. There's a problem we need to address.
Ati Gwengoli Lukaya.
Guy nangava.
That's actually the time I even saw your video.
Which over.
Yeah, Lukaya.
Oh my god, it made me so happy. It made me so happy. It was such a confidence booster.
No wonder.
That now I don't know who on Twitter can go and say I am ugly. Like, bro, do you know what
16 Pro
those
Max.
meant? I am a 16 Pro Max
Yes.
or whatever, and you guys are fucking
As I finish my
those
week,
ones.
17
my
Pro
week-
Max genda mass.
as I finish my week, yeah. Katimbira and Yao, I'm with Bebe. She's like, yo.
You're with Bebe?
No, I'm with my mukazi.
She's
like, yo.
no.
What's up? But some guy is saying you're DMing women. I'm like, the fuck?
Oh.
What? So, you know how, first of all, I don't like, I wake up in the morning to listen to podcasts. So that's like my Zen mode. Like I want to listen to one pod, internalize everything I've had, I'd rather have listened to and move on. So apparently there's a nigga on Twitter talking about how I'm DMing girls and how he's going to drop the screenshots. And there's like a bunch of threads on there.
Things. But let me tell you. So he doesn't know how to do Lugambo properly.
iPhone 16 Pro Max is going to take over.
Okay.
iPhone 17 Pro Max is
Onatamanya
Kawozi.
Lugambo
Yeah.
properly. Avyangwi. Our men babachi. So his mukazi posted something. Now we didn't see that because she deleted it. But the person quoted her and said something like you're over talking, but you don't know, like something like
Your
that.
man
You don't
is
know,
here DMing
So
women.
the chick is like, yeah, he said, we hope you get a man like that or something like that. And the chick is like, yeah, I have a man like that. Duh. And the guy is like, girls are in my DM saying your man is always DMing them. So tetulava what you and Daddy came in to defend Namugamba, dropped
the
the
TL.
screenshots or shut the fuck up.
That's what's up.
Of what
Yeah.
you taking.
Yeah.
I don't know. The screenshot somehow refused.
Let me tell you. No, here's the thing, yeah.
Download
The funny thing is, when that shit comes out, even when you're innocent, you just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I'm going through my head.
Is there
but I'm
one?
like,
Is there
first
one
of all,
DM I slid in?
Not only that, first of all, I'm a lazy texter. Like if anyone tells you I cheated in text messages, that's a lie. Because I'm a lazy text. I reply people after 12 hours. She knows. I think you also know.
Yeah.
I call
Me,
people.
I call you. Me, I call
So by the time I shift to Twitter, yes, I used to be that nigga inviting girls out for shisha dates and all that.
Yeah.
But guys, I am very
That's
busy
my Arabic
now.
boy.
I'm very busy.
That's my Arabic man.
But
Shisha dates, what?
this whole shit reminded me of one time at campus, I think. My babe back then, she got me, I think she looked through my phone or whatever, and then, anyway, I don't remember exactly how she found out, but I woke up and she knew. And she's like, okay, so who is this person? So in my head, I'm like, man. The funny thing about getting caught in that moment is you still cannot go clean.
But
Like
you
at that point in time, I still couldn't
caught.
go clean.
You guys
So
know the truth?
she's like, so who's Mutuzo? I'm like, Mutuzo, man, some babe I chat, I jazz. Because now I know you've checked my phone, so now I have to relate it to the phone. Even when you're talking, you have to go slowly because you have to find out what does she know and what she doesn't know. I'm sure if you've ever been in that situation, you have gone through these hoops. Long story short, I realized that cheating on girls is bad because that day I got some very good slaps. Why are there women? Domestic violence.
A woman has slapped
I
you.
got some very good slaps. I was trying to, no, this is,
A woman has slapped. Anyway.
Anyway, a second one before I could even say what the fuck.
Yeah. No, but memory check also, I think I've been slapped. Yeah, I've been slapped. But it wasn't,
With like
it wasn't
ass cheeks
chaotic.
or like a real slap?
On my cheek, bro.
With like another ass cheek or like your...
No, like this chick slapped me, bro.
With a palm.
Come on!
What did you...
It was not that chaotic like it was. So there's this time. Let me give you guys a quick story, man. Let me give you guys a quick story. This is fucked up, by the way. But listen, and don't judge, man. It's in the past. But so there's this one time. Was I even still at campus? I think I was in year 2 or something. So I'm chatting with this lady. I usually don't like to call them chicks. So I was chatting with this lady on Instagram and stuff, and we happened to have a few mutual friends, and so we picked up from there, and then it turned out we're staying in the same area code. I was still staying with my parents then, and we're in the same area code and stuff. So to cut the long story short, she was studying abroad. So the chatting was like in April, May, I think around May, yeah. So she's like, "I'll be coming back December holidays, what." I'm like, cool, you come, I'll see you, I hope to see you then. So she comes and she calls me because she had my number. So she calls like, "Hi." So I hear the voice. I'm like, "What?" So I call her by name. It's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What? You calling me on a UG number?" She's like, "Yeah, I just landed. I'm on my way. I'm coming home." With that accent. I'm like, "Whoo!" So I happen to be home as well. So of course she comes. She reaches home. The distance was even very walkable. So she comes. She walks home. I was home alone. Pops wasn't home. Moms wasn't home. So it was just me. So I'm like, come over. You know how your parents come back home at 6 p.m. So yeah, I knew. So she comes, So catch up. The excitement is there. Blah. So we watch a movie. A bit of Netflix here and there. Now the chill part starts. Netflix and chill. You get it? So the chill part starts. Yeah. So when the chill part starts, it's moving up, moving left, right, center, lips, what, dead, So for some reason, we stand up, we leave the couch. When we leave the couch, she pushes me on the wall. Pa! So it hits me, but that doesn't really hit me. So we continue. As I was there, lost in the moment, enjoying. I said, what just happened?
But let me tell you, women are crazy.
Then she looked at me like this. Now, my other 7th sense checked in. Starter feeder mufiri. So even now I'm like, but in my mind, I was shocked. I was like, So I also flip her now. I put her on the wall.
By the way, you're right.
No. As I was there, even me, I gave her. I also slapped her, my friend. Here's the funny thing. She said, "Oh."
I knew we needed B-roll on this. Anyway, guys, who of you knows Julius Nyerere?
Hold on, before we go to the Julius Nyerere thing.
Nayo Momani?
Momani.
Who is Julius Nyerere? Who is Julius
Former
Nyerere?
president of Tanzania.
What did you tell her?
Sweet.
She's the legal scholar.
We are going to stay here for 6 hours. Wala tuwade tukola wano live UPDF neleto buzimu.
Oh, UPDF Uganda police.
I wanted to tell the girls,
Yeah.
if you ask a guy who is so and so, and their response is what or or
No.
pardon.
In
No.
that moment, we are thinking about what.
Yeah, because
tell you.
you get sometimes you ask Becky. I have like 5 Beckys I know.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the girls.
And men don't cheat, guys. Men don't cheat.
Especially
Those men who are
black men,
caught
we
are
don't
just
cheat.
caught substantially, but
Okay.
black men don't cheat.
Okay.
Mutuza, finish your submission.
Okay. Whatever you're saying, men don't cheat substantially, whatever, all that, okay. But to the girls, if you ask a man, who is Mutuzo? And they say, huh? Or, pardon, or, that's it. You've just got your answer. You don't need anything else.
Fuck no.
To the
just
ladies,
got
let me
your
also tell
answer.
you, sometimes as
But-
men, we are caught in moments where we are thinking about a lot of things, you know?
Okay.
So when you hit
Yeah,
me with
man.
who is
Okay,
Becky,
guys.
I may not easily, be able to
I
answer.
might even
because
be
now I have
there.
to fast
I'm
follow
waiting
the
for
few
it.
chapters.
Guys, anyway, we need to move on because we're good there.
Sibawakanyiza,
Good
I
there.
said okay. And then I gave
Wait.
the girls. But this is what we wanted to actually talk about.
Is this why women want more than
Pro
one man
bono.
now?
WPI, Women's Pro Bono
First tell us about
Initiative.
Julius Nyerere. You asking about Julius Nyerere?
Muleke, katuje unokasoka.
Linda Biela, you know me.
Okay.
I'll forget. But Women's Pro Bono Initiative went to court about polygamy and polygyny. Is that word polygyny?
Polyandry.
Polyandry.
Yeah.
What's polygyny?
I don't know.
Polyandry. So polyandry is the opposite of polygamy.
I think that's when you get like twins. That's polyandry. What the fuck? Polyandry.
Polyandry.
Now what is poetry?
Oh.
Oh, please. Michelle, what's poetry? Michelle,
It's polyandry.
what you're looking for is polyandry.
Katiba mwode polygon. It's polyandry.
Anyway, women want to have the liberty to marry
More than
more
one.
than one man,
Yeah.
have various husbands. The women have the liberty to have many wives. And we went, WPI went to court, and court said, binebintu sibyamateka. And I think they were just trying to like take
Manage.
themselves. Yeah, like they didn't want to be part of the kavuyo. They wanted
It is
to.
kavuyo, you know.
Yeah, they just wanted. What I'm saying is the courts wanted to take themselves out
Of that.
the
of
kavuyo.
that
Yeah.
kavuyo because for them they said women are at liberty to do what they want, but according to their culture or religion. You get that means, say, if you're a Muslim, even if the law in general allows you to, doesn't forbid you from having 3 husbands, your religion
Forbids you.
forbids it, so you can't do it, right?
Yeah.
Or if
Even
you,
Christianity, the same thing.
yeah. But Islam was like the easiest because Christianity forbids both polygamy and so Islam was like the best example I could give of as much as it permits men to have up to 4 wives, it forbids women from, right? So the law is saying, for us, we don't have a problem with it. You can have your husbands, but only if your religion,
or
doesn't.
culture allows it.
Yeah.
So that means as Muslim women, you're already out
Yeah.
if you subscribe.
Cultural women.
Now we go to the culture bit. They're also saying, for us, we are not stopping people from having your many husbands. But if your culture forbids it, though,
You cannot do it.
you cannot.
Yeah.
And we cannot come out and stop culture or religion.
Culture is protected by a constitution.
Yeah. Which I personally, I think is, I don't want to say stupid. I think it's very lazy reasoning because, I mean, there is cultural practices that courts have stopped. You get?
Okay, but then let them have the husbands. Like, what the fuck?
But
it's
why
against culture.
is it that
Guys,
much of
okay,
a fuss
let me-
that women should have more
Because
than one
actually,
husband? I need to understand that.
no.
Why
What are you going to
I
benefit
think-
from having more?
why is there
What
so much
women
of an
benefit?
uproar?
What
No,
do men benefit
I am
from
asking
having
you
4
first. You
husbands
don't answer
for
questions with
wives?
Just
questions.
answer the question.
Answer me.
Once they
Why?
For
Why?
what?
Why?
For
Why?
what?
I have high sex drive. I
But
want
you
my
don't.
husband.
Which is the first of all you
first
hate
wait.
sex. I'm asking about you.
No.
Do
But
not
it's
bring
not
a third
about
person
me.
who's not on the podcast.
It's not about me. Your
So you
husband,
prefer
have one woman.
one
It's
husband,
my
right?
time
Yes.
shines. My
Then
time
that's
shines.
then the topic has ended because
It
we're
has
talking
not
about
ended.
nothing
No.
serious, people, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No. It's
Yeah.
not. No, you will not. Because you haven't said the Faisal.
Uh-huh. This is
not
what I've been waiting for. This is what. Continue. Faisal, attack. Attack.
That's why I bought the popcorn.
Faisal, first
No, I love this. I love this.
Me and Bay, I'm paying attention.
Faisal,
So tell me.
You're not paying attention. If you are stopping me from talking about other women getting 4 husbands because I don't want one,
No, I said-
you should not support other Muslim men from getting 4 wives because you only want one.
This is what I said, yeah?
Yeah.
I said if the women want their 3-4 husbands, let them get them.
But culture
Because
stops it.
it is not me who invented culture or religion.
So you
It is not me. Me, by the way, Mutuzo, if you
Me,
came
I
to me
still-
today and you told me, Faizo, I'm going to marry 3 husbands, I'd be like, I have 3 suits. But the one question I'll ask you is, if you cannot handle 1 cheating husband, how are you going to handle 3 cheating husbands?
Yeah.
Because
I
you have to
want to be
understand,
having many.
the more husbands you get, no,
Also,
then
you
that's
know-
not your husband. You have to understand, husband is
Let
legal.
me tell you something, Faisal.
I've left
That's
you
my guy.
talk.
That's
let
my
you
guy.
talk.
Continue. That's
I've
my
let you
guy.
talk. Let me also talk. Shh. Why introducing the topic?
Okay, talk.
Why introducing the topic? Kale nange ba
I'm sorry, you want
popcorn.
popcorn?
Anyway, this is what I was saying, yeah? Here's the thing, yeah? Already, it's a pain in the ass, a woman managing 1 man. So when women come and say, we want polyandry, we want the ability to marry more than 1 man, we want 4 husbands, I'm like, yo, go for it. Go for it, get those 4 husbands and all that, and then you will understand how difficult it is. Let me tell you, in Islam, yes, you're permitted to get 4 wives, but have you ever asked yourself why not every Muslim man out there has 4 wives? Yet, they have told you guys, you can do it like quarter Benz, quarter Lexus, quarter Polo, quarter McLaren.
Yeah.
They are all yours. And a man will be like, you know what? No, I don't want. Because, my friend, echiri ku ground, as a man, you have to satisfy all 4 women equally. Not the shit of, oh no, you went, got the dick is hard. This one you've gone, got the dick is
Shrinking.
it's like a sponge. No. Let me continue. Yeah. Why me I wouldn't have 4 women is, first of all, I cannot satisfy all 4 women. That's impossible. Secondly, I do not see why it makes sense spending money
on a different day.
on 4 people to do the exact same thing.
First, wait. Satisfaction now. You cannot satisfy 4 women at a go, or if you spread them out.
By the
during
time I
week.
get married, I mean, right now, I can't.
Now you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you now want me to
But no, not yet.
Okay.
So listen, yeah.
I'll talk for
Let me give you a scenario.
Movie.
Let me give you a scenario.
Continue, my
There's
guy.
there's this nigga. He has 3 women. You know, you have to satisfy. You have to, in Islam, you have to be equal.
If you
this
give
one
this
is
one
happy,
2
this one has
rounds,
to
you
be
give
happy,
this
this
one
one
2
has to be
rounds,
happy.
2 rounds, 2 rounds.
So you're a man. You've come. Of course, you know we don't end on 1 round. As a man, I know I can give 6 rounds in 1 day. Properly. In the morning 2, lunchtime 2, in the evening 2, midnight.
Linda
So
ko
no
Faizo.
kuongeramu.
Linda ko.
Ulida, nzija.
6
Remember
in 1 day.
Yes, because there are 3
Are you
different
half
women.
horse, half human? What the fuck is going on here? What
Enda
the
kogwa
fuck?
tugenda.
What do you
So,
mean?
this is one scenario where I have fulfilled having these 3 women. I want Mutuzo to tell me how she's going to satisfy all 4 men in 1 day. Go.
Okay.
Start from satisfaction.
Faisal.
Now, I want to hear satisfaction. Then continue.
No, you cannot tell me how my argument is going to go, but I want you to
But
listen
I've just
to
told
me. No, you're not. I want you to listen to me, Faisal. You have admitted that younger Faisal, you cannot afford to have these 4 women because you believe you can't satisfy all of them equally.
Because I know it's a trap. It was
You-
never
you
for the
Faisal.
enjoyment of the men.
You, Faisal, you keep quiet.
It's a
You
trap.
have said you can't satisfy the 4 equally, right?
When I get married,
Okay.
finish the words I said.
Okay, when you
right
get
now
married.
I can.
Okay. Now,
You say, right now, Faisal,
right now,
you can.
Faisal, you can, but when you get married, you can't satisfy 4
I
women.
cannot.
Okay.
I cannot.
And it is very, very nice that you recognize that you cannot satisfy all of them. But we also have to recognize that there's men that have those 4 wives, right? Are you recognizing that as a fact?
Yeah.
So I will bring you back to my end as a woman. Me, Micheline, even one man I may not be able to satisfy in one day. Okay? But do you recognize that there's girls that can satisfy 5 in a day?
Yeah. Well, you could speak hotel.
Do you agree that there's girls that can
I've
satisfy?
seen them at Speak Hotel at night. Like even right now, you'll find them.
That's my nigga.
That's
my nigga.
I am telling you.
As you can see, that's why I'm enjoying popcorn.
Argument.
But I've told you I've seen them.
People that are standing on the street, but there's women that are in their homes.
Satisfying 5 men in one day.
But let me ask you a question.
That can satisfy 5 men if given the chance. Do you agree?
No.
Why? If you think there's a man that can satisfy...
The man I know, because even me, I can't at this age. You've told me you can't.
I can't, but I'm also seeing girls
Mtuzo, let me ask you a question, Mtuzo, for a minute. First one.
I know girls that can satisfy as many men as they want to satisfy.
Those are the girls who wanted in the pod.
I'm not confused, Mtuzo. But let me ask you a question.
We've seen a girl satisfy 1,000 men.
Okay, so what's your point?
You will listen to my question now, I'm telling you.
Choice. If I want to have 5 husbands, let me have my 5 husbands without restrictions, without bukwakulizo, without fear of being prosecuted just because I wanted to have more than one husband. Because I know there's people that can have 2. We've seen them, people being in 2 relationships. So why, as the culture, religion, the law, why do you feel the need to stop women from having the number of husbands they want? But
what are you going to tell husband number 2 and 3 and 4 when you're pregnant with husband number 1 that you cannot come and have sex with me because you're pregnant with husband number 1?
We've seen women being pregnant and having sex with other people. What are you saying?
Let us be a little bit organized here, Michelle.
What?
Let me tell you, there is no way you're going to sit here and convince me that you are going to be pregnant.
It's very important to actually have sex. A lot of sex
husband as kid, and then you can move and have sex with me.
What do you think happens to the baby when you have sex with a different person?
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. What makes you
like you can have sex with him? You're pregnant, child, 7 months pregnant. Then you move.
What do you
I probably
think
stay in Zana. Then you come. You satisfy me. Then from there you move. You're pregnant.
You're not answering my
question. You move. You come to some guy in Nigeria because he's also a husband. He gives you money. All these guys, none of them is giving you 1 round. They're all giving you like 2 or 3. You're there moving around with sperms of like 3 men now. Is that really what
that
you
court
want?
case was actually supposed to be on nothing serious. It was never supposed to go to court because that is such a very unserious issue.
Are you asking from a point of biology or from a point of moral standing?
Well, both.
How?
Because I can tell you something. First of all, as a pregnant woman, it is very important for you to have sex. It's called kumenya.
That's true. I've refused that.
Sigena kumenyera mu investment ya aine. Aine mwana oyo alimu naise jangu kumenye. Not in this no man. Actually, you know what? Now let me be real. Before I wasn't being real, but now let me be real. Guys,
arguing from the moral point of view. And
what moral point of view?
What moral
point of view? Look at us. Look at us.
A girl wants 7 men. And those men are okay with being
No.
Let me tell you.
And even your parents will not allow you to be there. You have 3 men. We call your parents now.
We cannot allow it.
We call them, put them on the phone. We ask them.
We ask them.
Once you have 3 husbands.
Once you have 7 husbands.
It is impossible, guys. Let's
That's for her. She has high sex.
Let's stop jazzing. Let's stop arguing to win the argument.
Yes.
Let us be real. This shit
you tell us that for you. This shit is for you. You are a 7-man person.
This shit is shit. Biology does not allow for it. Culture does not allow for it. Religion does not allow for it. Otherwise, there would be 4 Adams.
Thank you.
There was only 1 Adam.
Exactly. And Eve came last.
Yes.
After Adam. Yeah, that
Eve
one.
gave back to more Eves.
Yeah.
Those Eves gave back to more Eves than Adams.
You deserve some popcorn. Have some.
Did you guys know that 98% of all DNA tests in Uganda come out negative.
So the simanyi church
Oh
mulwanira.
yeah. Is that why the minister was saying we should stop doing DNA
Yeah,
tests?
so what they want to do is they
Now-
want to outlaw DNA testing in Kampala. Why?
Now, for
Because a
me-
lot of men are waking up to that fact.
Faizo,
Come on, it is there. I'm introducing the
Sokolindeko,
story.
Sokolindeko.
I'm introducing the story.
After trying to shut me up.
No.
First keep quiet.
By
First
ear.
keep
Now
quiet.
listen, yeah.
Continue,
So
Mama.
apparently they want to outlaw DNA testing. Why? Because a lot of men are breaking families. Apparently, the Nembagamba. You know, there's a wise
A lot
man
of
once
men are
said
breaking
this.
families.
A wise man once said this. Vasectomy works only and only if you tell your woman. If you don't tell your wife that you did a vasectomy, she will actually still get pregnant without. Like you will have the vasectomy, you cannot make her pregnant, but
And
she'll
for you,
still
you
get
know
pregnant
it.
because you didn't tell her. Yes.
So
A
nze
wise man
kambuze
once said
Faizo.
that.
Kambuze ekibuuzo wano mangu.
Mm.
Omanyi mweyogeza. Ate,
Buuza,
don't
buuza.
interrupt me. Kati kwaba abakazi, the ones that got pregnant for other men. So the assumption is if the test is negative, that means the kid was not yours. But you were having sex while you're menya. What happened?
No, but when she got pregnant, you stopped.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What's your
Let me
question
tell you
exactly?
something. I have
Your
fetishes,
question-
but there's some fetishes I haven't yet reached.
Faizo, now this is serious talk.
I'm not
by the
about
way.
to sleep on a woman who has a bump. No.
Okay.
30.
Wait.
I'm not about to sleep on a woman who has a
End the
bump.
call. Oh, really? How?
Okay. First, wait. Faizo, now this is real serious talk.
By the way, I've been real the whole
Yeah.
time.
Stop interrupting me and I tell you something. Once your girl gets pregnant, you need, and I'm not saying you should, you need to have sex. It's important for her mostly. It's important, like you have to have sex. Even in hospital, if you go to hospital, they will tell you, oino kumenya Faizo. So if you're simanya fetish, bichi, you have to have
Okay,
sex.
next point.
But my point is, you were saying once you get pregnant for one husband, you can't have sex again.
I didn't say you can't have sex.
With
You see, the
another
problem is
person.
that
said
you
the
get
other
things
husband
out of
sex
context.
with other
Understand
husbands.
the
Finish that
things.
topic.
That's my point.
Understand the
Finish
things we're
that
talking
topic.
about.
Why are you bringing it back?
Come, eat some
And
popcorn.
I'm
Calm
asking
down.
you, with your
Hey,
DNA people.
yeah, popcorn.
Eat
It's popcorn,
popcorn. Calm down. Eat popcorn.
With your DNA people, I get pregnant.
Tamale
You
serious.
think the child is yours,
Tamale serious.
and I'm pregnant, but the child is Faizo's.
The point is this.
And we keep having sex. What happens to the baby?
Mutuzo, the point is
happens to
here.
the
yeah?
baby, of course.
Exactly my point.
No, but you see,
Mutuzo.
what I'm saying, Mutuzo.
Exactly my point.
Is
My
that-
point is, it doesn't matter who the father of the baby is. It doesn't.
So
You know the funny thing
that's-
is,
It doesn't.
the funny thing
that's
is,
the kind of mother you want to be.
You cannot blackmail me with
No,
motherhood.
it's the
The
truth.
kind
Because
of mother I want to be
because you
is
see,
man.
you
It
are
doesn't-
having sex with four. Why are we back to this conversation though?
I don't know.
Let's move-
So
so
today-
DNA.
Let me tell you,
Let's-
my parenting skills
My
have
father,
nothing
my
to do
mother, my grandma.
Mutuzo, eat some
My
popcorn,
parenting
Mutuzo.
skills don't have anything to
Listen,
do with how many people I want
Mutuzo.
to have sex with, by the way.
Mutuzo, let me be like Bill. Let me be the intermediary.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Eat
this.
some popcorn, you
Here's the
deserve
thing
it.
about society, yeah? We all, first of all, no, listen. No, seriously,
Oh my
seriously, Moro.
goodness.
What I'm trying to say is this, guys, yeah? In this world, yeah? In the beginning, a lot of us, as society, we're not really at a man level. But we have to agree, in some parts of this world, society has changed. In some parts of this world, society is taking a much longer time to change, yeah? And like it or not, here in this country, there are some things that are not okay that will be okay in the US.
Yeah,
You
true.
get? Case in point, when you go to South Africa, there's some beaches where you can skinny dip. Here in UG, you cannot skinny dip.
Yeah.
And that's just it. You do not see us coming here putting up a petition, guys. We also need to what?
Yeah.
Skinny dip, because them motherfuckers are in SA are skinny
Skinny
dipping.
dipping,
No.
yeah.
What I'm trying to say is this, yeah? Society is different everywhere. There are good causes I will support, like the cause to end female genital mutilation.
yeah.
Definitely.
True.
SRH, definitely.
pregnancies.
Domestic violence, definitely.
Yeah.
Early pregnancies, definitely. But we are already having issues from men having more than one wife. Why would we now create a brand new problem
Yeah.
of women having more than one man? Already it's a problem. You're going to find a situation where this woman is going to be married to 3 men, she gets pregnant, and that child does not even belong to any of those 3 men.
You can imagine.
Because this shit happens even in our side. You'll find a Muslim man, he has 4 wives, he gets a new kid, and that new kid is not even from any of these 4 women. It's a problem, and we're trying to create another problem, as opposed to educating men today that, guys, 1 woman is enough. This is the conversation I expect. Because me, when I'm moving out there in the corridors, I'm not telling people, guys, get 4 women, get 3 women. You've had my text.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, guys. Guys,
yeah, but it doesn't give you the right to add other women, because these women have feelings.
Okay.
Me, the woman I'm dating right now, has feelings. I cannot be that guy to come and tell her, you know what, you're not enough, let me get someone else. Even though I am allowed, I know it's going to create a series of problems I do not want in my life. And this is the same talk I preach to the men. So when I see women saying we want 4 husbands, we want 3, me, my conversation is, or my take is, let them do it. Because nothing good has ever come from telling women don't do it. Let them do it. Let them see how it happens. Let them see that this shit is actually not as rosy as you think. A lot of the times, there are these movements that came out, we need equal rights, men and women, and guys are like, okay, fine, let's go to the bar. It's time for paying bills. Bring your half, I bring my half. People start snaking. We go on a date. It's time to cater for the bill. Bring my half, you bring your half.
And that leads me to my conclusive part
can never
of
tell a
this
woman,
conversation.
No.
I want us to, always include an aspect of realism in such conversation. I'm one for, do what you want. It's up to you, as long as it does not infringe on my peace, you're good to go. However, we need to start, avoiding conversations that have an aspect of, because men are doing this, we can also do it. We can never be fucking the same. It's impossible. There's a reason why, if you're religious, there's a reason why Adam came first and Eve came next. Responsibilities are fucking different.
Restart the world.
You get.
We need to come at the same time.
You cannot wait
just wait.
because
10 years later.
Because you feel like men are okay to be polygamous. Even us, we want to be polygamous. Under what basis? For starters, women don't marry. It is men who marry. Now you are saying, now women, we want to marry. Who the fuck says you can marry? You cannot. Because ethically, culturally, it's men supposed to do
and
that.
who put up marriage?
Culture
and religion.
Exactly. So let's
so
be
if you don't want to
realistic with
subscribe
some
to
of these
culture and religion,
conversations.
don't fucking get married.
Let's not be brainwashed away because, the other side, they are doing
Can
it.
you imagine coming to someone's house and you're like, me, I want to eat cafe javas. Because your neighbor is eating cafe. Fuck that shit, man.
Oh, man.
Tuvene kupodi tujimuleke kono.
You stay on your pod. You stay with your polygamous
Get your other family.
fellow women. Bye even.
As I was saying, I did not come back.
The pod is done.
Are you playing for all of us?
Mostly they had you in the microphone saying, I come back with popcorn. What's your problem? You are there in my microphone. Come with the popcorn. Come with popcorn.
As I was saying,
guys,
to the girl,
if you're not comfortable with culture or religion, don't go for it. If you don't like Islam, don't become a Muslim. If you don't like Christianity, don't become a Christian.
Okay. Because men are polygamous.
If you don't like the standards of marriage that are there right now, don't get married.
And to the girls that subscribe to what I subscribe to, do
know that she has one man.
Yeah.
That's the funniest shit about Ugandan women. They'll tell you, go and get 4 men.
Yeah.
Mutuzo is I've never seen Mutuzo cheat. Literally.
Never.
So you women out there talking about women out there listening to Mutuzo.
You know something we don't know?
No. Listen.
Women out there listening to Mutuzo saying get your 4 men should understand that Mutuzo subscribes to having 1 man.
Yes.
And that's the only Mutuzo I know. So I don't know why she's telling you people.
Mutuzo
right there.
Mutuzo, stop misleading girls. Stop misleading people.
Me, I support girls doing whatever they think they love as long as it does not harm other people.
So they throw away the realism aspect that I've been talking about.
As long as the way you said it, ngokomye ku however. However, your jota demwe tategerekika, don't bring it. As long as it makes you happy and it does not endanger your life or the life of your neighbor.
But be realistic.
You get my point. Do that. Me, I'm okay with being with 1 man because I can't. Cheating is very exhausting.
Guys, let's move away from that.
Who is Julius Nyeri? Who's Julius Nyeri? Who's Julius Nyeri?
Former President Wawa.
Tanzanian former president. So what happened is, a while back, Julius Nyerere's wife, this is Mama Nyerere. I don't know why East Africans you call our. Anyway, Mama Nyerere got stuck in a lift at our airport for 4 minutes. Like, do you know the irony of you boarding a plane to get out of the country only to get stuck in the lift? Yeah. So because of this, the president ordered for the firing of 152 UCAS staff. I just want you guys to like internalize this. Olieyo, you're about to get your pension. You're about to sign out and get your pension, your provident fund, your SACCO money, all those things.
And they fire you.
And then they fire you because some woman got stuck in the lift.
Well, it's not some woman.
Okay, some person.
It's not some
It wasn't meant to be sexual.
No. It's not about
Power, eh?
that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not some.
Because the
Oh my
president's
God.
friend.
What do you take me for?
No,
But what I'm saying is it's not some woman because it's a
No, but you see, that's what
Woman
happens when you
of-
employ sub-skilled people, you know. Tetuganye, nayenga, there is no one to operate it and manage it immediately for 4 minutes.
Pearl of Africa might live to die for 20.
Pearl of Africa may not have a standby engineer. This is a fucking airport we're talking about, bro.
like
It's gotta be
can't
there's
defend
gotta
it.
be people to
Let me
work in
guys-
shifts,
defend-
Let me
man.
ask you guys something.
there's
Yeah?
no defense.
Imagine you're going to fly. It's your first time.
And,
And
oh
in this
my God,
airport, you get stuck in a lift for 4 minutes.
I would cry.
Would you have the confidence to board that plane?
I mean, that's an experience. I mean, I can guarantee you that's my mom's first experience getting stuck in a fucking lift.
In Uganda.
She go tell a story, bro.
Tears.
She go
Do you know
tell
how
a
many
story.
international people have stories about Uganda? Thames also has a
Crazy,
story.
man. Yeah.
Although I think Thames has forgiven us. You guys saw her
No,
dancing
wow.
to wah. Anyway,
I have a feeling
Wah,
she might
wah,
not
wah.
have
Anyway.
even known the origin
Anyway,
because
Hey.
Twamutama.
Twamutuka.
Eh?
Like Twamutuka.
Twamutama is she hates us, so but we are the ones who hate her.
Man, Luganda is not my first language also.
But
Twamutama.
she doesn't like us. I even think she danced to the challenge accidentally.
Me now, speaking of planes, obutoi wa gundi, obutoi bwenyonyi. Like the airplane toilets. The airplane toilets. Okay, the toilets in a plane. Yeah.
The
The toilets in a plane.
Whether you begin with
Are they
toilets,
like
whether
one
plain
size
toilet.
fits all, or like when you have like a big nyash, it like goes out?
I think there are
What the
some
fuck
people.
do you mean it goes out?
No, like they
think-
like like you like. You guys haven't been on a plane that for that many
No,
times
let
to
me
know
tell
whether the toilet expands
For-
or not. I'm just asking.
For
I've
starters,
never used that.
for
I've never
starters-
used a plain toilet.
For starters, I think it depends on the plane you're using. There's some planes with a bigger, washroom area. But have you ever used Fly Dubai?
Bro, even Dubai, I've never been.
Now, I feel like there are some. Because Fly Dubai is like the smallest, they have like the smallest planes I could think of. So I'm thinking there are some planes where there are some sizes they don't allow in their toiletries. Like there's like someone specifically standing at the toilet door waiting for who's coming. So you
To
come,
say, "Ah,
they
you
look
can't
at you, they're like,
enter."
nah.
Okay, we need to end
It's
the
good.
podcast.
No, not only that. No, let me ask, Kati. What if it's cold on the plane?
What do you mean it's cold?
It gets cold on the plane. There's
And
AC
then you
shit.
want to do what? To shit?
No,
Yeah.
like you want to fart to warm
Ah,
yourself.
fuck you and your eggs and farting, man.
End the pod. Mose.
One more topic.
No.
One more topic. So, guys.
How would
No,
the
but-
wait day of fight?
Okay. As I summarize for the Ugandans who are applying for visas to the United States, you should know that current U.S. visit visa appointment waiting time for Ugandans is approximately 12 months. You have to wait a year after applying. So this is on top of receiving a single entry 90-day US visa. Actually, I don't know what any of this means, but I know.
So initially,
Bitegeza
the US has been giving out
We're
visa
booking a visa
for about 2
interview
years or so.
appointment. Yeah. Actually, I think
So
that used to be
the whole
starting
conversation,
point.
we had a conversation about it on the pod here. The US government under Trump's administration were complaining guys come from Uganda to
just
give
give
birth,
birth.
and then at the end of the day the bills are
Just
taken,
fat.
taken over by the taxpayer that side. So they're saying we need to restrict this. So they've come out with a resolution whereby now your visa lasts for only 90 days, and they're
it's
also
single
saying
entry.
once you apply, because initially when you apply for a US visa, it takes you about like a month or so to get an appointment because the calendar is always very flexible. But now they are saying once you apply, you
have to
will
wait
take
for
12 months, sorry, before you get a response of when your appointment will happen. And when your appointment happens, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to give you a visa. They are also furthering the restrictions, and they're saying if they have reason to believe that Mutuzo is coming to the US to give birth, they don't give you the visa. So it's creating a rift amongst businessmen who have been frequenting the US for business opportunities and stuff like that.
But there's
Let me ask.
exemptions.
Everyone is getting
There's
fucked up one way or the
there's
other.
exemptions. There's exemptions. If you have those things of conferences, blah 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 blah, there's those exemptions.
The window is very
Students-
small. Yeah, the
Yeah,
window
but
is
I
very
mean,
small.
It's tourist and
students-
no. This applies to tourist and student visas actually.
Actually,
When I read.
if you get if they admit you there, you can get a quick visa.
Auntie. But still, you need to renew. Only that a student can renew from the US. You don't need to
you have
fly
to
back.
renew from the
but
US.
you're still going to get 3 years. Rather, 3
So,
months.
guys, if you're thinking of going to the US to give birth or for anything,
Let me ask.
double check yourself.
What if, okay, I've applied today. I'm a woman, I'm Mutuza. I've applied today. Then as I wait for my 12 months.
You change to a man.
No. In the 4th month, I fuck I get pregnant. And now, by the time I'm supposed to go to the US, I'm almost due. I'm due in those 3 months.
They revoke your visa.
But I applied for the visa before I got pregnant.
Yeah, but remember now we are dealing with 12 months before they give
So
you
are you saying
an appointment date.
So are you saying for you to actually apply for a US visa, because it's going to take 12 months, I'm also not supposed to get pregnant in those 12 months?
Absolutely.
And there you have it, guys. That is nothing
I think
serious.
that's a lie. But because I've not read about it properly,
It's
I can't
the
proceed.
truth. They don't want you to go out there and give birth. So if it takes 12 months to actually get you the other side,
Fab
if you
America,
get pregnant within those 12 months, kawedemu. Kawedemu.
Again, I feel like that's a lie, but... What are your story, Doreen?
Yes, I
Moral
did.
story,
Yeah, I
Doreen.
did. Personally, I did. But
Now,
give them context.
I only saw the clips on TikTok. What's the guy's name?
Emeka.
Emeka.
Emeka
On
show.
Emeka's show, YouTube show. And it was a single mom. If you know me, you know I am a single motherhood advocate. Is that
Yes.
the right word?
Advocate.
And I'm always fighting for single moms, and I love it. It makes me extremely happy when I see other single moms talking
Coming out.
about their experience as a single mom, because I talked so much about it and had gotten to a point where I was now tired because I kept feeling like I'm doing it alone. And all of a sudden, many women are coming out and talking about their single motherhood journey. So to Doreen, I appreciate the fact that you told your story. I love it. The boys have their own opinions, but me, even the people that might try to judge you because you brought your daughter on that show and you let her speak her truth, and people are going to say, oh, you can't say those things, you can't bring dirty linen out of, I think it's good that you did, because everyone has a story. And it doesn't help anyone if you keep some of these things hidden. I think they
You're not
encourage...
giving people context. Let me give them
Okay,
context. Guys,
you
here is
give
what happened, yeah?
context.
On the Emeka show, he hosted this lady. She's called Doreen. Very... it's a sad story, so if you're going there, make sure you have your... you have like... your sleeve... your heart is not on your sleeve. So she talks about how she met this guy, and they were actually different religions. She was a very prayerful Christian. He was a very, very prayerful Muslim. And when they met, this guy, basically she ignored all the red flags. Didn't see them, she saw them and said, no, I'm not going to do whatever you guys are saying. So long story short, she gets married. On their wedding, none of the family members are there. None of her family members are there. None of the man's family members are there because both families were like, guys, we're not approving this. There's something wrong. She actually also talked about her mom warning her and telling her, I don't feel this is right. Yeah. So anyway, she goes ahead, and then when she married this guy, apparently she said now when you marry someone, like your veil comes off. And then she said there's a way having unprotected sex with people before marriage blinds you of what they really are. So she's saying when she married this person, the veil came off. Yeah, I'm giving the real context. You can watch the episode. The veil came off and she realized that, okay, this guy is different. Yeah. So she realized that immediately during that time they were having their first child. Of course, when she married the guy, he had money, but somehow he sent in Nezigwao. Relationship got tight. They ended up having 5 kids. After realizing on the first kid that there's a problem, they were like, okay, no, let's keep having kids. So on the 5th kid, this guy flips the script, as usual, you know how men are, and says, no, I told you I wanted 2 kids. Which is bogus from the guy. But anyway, I told you I wanted 2 kids and all this and all this and all that. So guy tells her that he's leaving to go to Sudan or something to work, but he never comes back. So 12 years later, they go through a lot of hell with the family. Yeah, or rather with her children. Some of the things they did were very heartbreaking and all that. Long story short, she has now healed and she does not subscribe to men are trash agenda. She also advised a lot of women out there who are abusing men to heal. She said she has ever been like you. She has ever been like the women who are online abusing men, saying men are trash, and also confessed that she had to pray very hard for a very long time to change her perspective towards men. That's the context. Where I branch off, yeah, is I was raised by a single mom. We also went through a lot of shit. Like some of the things we went through, I cannot say because they were that humiliating. Yeah, but I have learned from it, and when I'm with my mom, we speak about it. Yeah, me where I branched off from was the need to put your daughter in front of the media and tell them how your daughter was
improperly touched. That's what, that was the context.
Basically assaulted.
Basically, her daughter put herself out there. You know what? Why don't we just chill this topic? Because my mom is a single mom. I'm not comfortable with what she did, but I feel like if I attack it, I'm attacking my mom.
In order for you to get the full context, you can check out Emeka's show and watch it for a minute. But just to wrap up the conversation, it's a very sad conversation to listen to. And if there are single mothers out there that are going through this kind of situation, man, I don't know, but may the Lord make it so easy for you. It's very sad to have kids and you have to be the mother, you have to be the father. Because she talks about when she... It's not laughable.
It was tight.
She talks about how she had to buy gifts.
I was mad
to cover up for the father of the kids.
Yeah.
And these
Almost
are two
every single
things.
mom.
These are two things I picked from that story, and
all of them.
This is a story that people have talked about in different ways. We've talked about it with some other friends of mine, and there's one who came out and said, for starters, if there was anything to be addressed, if there was an elephant in the room to be addressed, was the fact that both of these parents were not down for this marriage. They told you, don't do it, but they insisted. So I feel like there's more than to what of the story we know. Secondly, we also realized that okay, first kid, all right, cool. Second kid, yeah, but 3, 4, 5, and then this guy leaves. Like there's something that we are not getting as part of this story. I don't know what it is, but as someone who likes to listen to stories from both sides, I feel there's that gap. Conclusively, on the other hand, as a family person, this is now from my own perspective. As a family person, yes,
doctor,
and
tell us
with the respect I uphold family with, I believe that no matter the situation, there are some things that you cannot get out of the closet. If it is family related, this is blood related, there are some things you cannot put out there. You don't know what danger this girl is going to go through,
And you can't know.
Because you see, for her...
In the moment, you cannot know.
But you see, for her, she has... Over time, she has gained, the mental capability to stomach it in and let it go. But you have no idea what kind of torture you're going to be putting this young girl into, So I'm saying, for her sake and also for your family's sake, because you have fought battles, wars and whatnot, as a single mother, it's crazy. Keep some of these stories out of the media. It might seem friendly on the cameras, but I can assure you from experience as someone who has sat in front of cameras for about 9 years now, that shit at some point go fucking bury you. So let's be very careful with what we say, especially if it's dirty linen
Yes,
that has
Mutuzo.
family.
If
If you're a family-oriented personnel,
red flag
you need to know that.
But you see why we
Let
get
me say
pissed when
something.
women say, didn't you see she was just with you for the money? You know? And then they're like, but why are you pissed?
Guys,
Didn't you
I
see
let
she
you
was
guys
just with you
talk.
for the money?
You see?
You
I
get
let
her?
you guys talk. I want to say this, and this is both to the women and the men. Okay? When you're having unprotected sex, you know you're not wearing a condom, your woman is not on any family planning, I want you to know togenda kujayo TV oba Benika. Chances are you're going to get a child. So those things of, did you know I wanted 2 kids and you gave birth to 5? When you were having live sex, what did you think you were going to get?
So what did she also think she was going to get?
That's why I said the
Popcorn?
message is going to both men and women.
Auntie,
Like,
when
I
you
did
speak
not
to the
say-
men, I also speak to the women.
No, because the chick said, the woman said that the man said, didn't she know they only wanted 2 kids? And I am saying, but you were having live sex. Like, yeah, and I'm not disputing the fact that you can get pregnant and it's accidental or the pill doesn't work. Like, the accidents happen. But when you're having live sex, you need to have it at the back of your mind, the possibility of having a child.
Okay.
So
Okay,
the
next.
defense of
No one is defending the man.
secondly,
We're subjectively
so the single
analyzing
moms,
this.
I relate some. I know you will buy the birthday gifts and say daddy sent, daddy is busy, daddy is at work, and whatever other excuse that you'll come up with for your child in that moment. Me, I will tell you this. Don't fight me. Tell your story if it will give you healing. Tell your story if it is part of your healing process. Tell your story if it will give you comfort. We all don't know what will happen because we've seen people come back from worse than telling their story that she was touched so that she could
So
offer.
why are you concluding on behalf of your daughter that the story she's going to tell is going to heal her? Because that's exactly what I just said. I said
That
this woman
child,
has
let me
had
tell you,
time
that
to
child is
build the
not
resilience. What do you mean she's not 6? How old is
She's not
she?
6.
You think she's as old as the mom? Definitely not.
Again,
She's a teenager.
Again,
You are throwing her
a
in.
teenager is stupid.
And you think she has
She's
built?
not.
Why do you think they
built
tell
the resilience?
30-year-old men not to talk to teenage
You think
girls?
she has built the resilience
tell
to
you-
handle this kind of torture? You think she has?
By Mutuzo,
Again,
Very upset.
I know
she
you have a
hasn't.
side, but
Exactly.
sometimes
Circumstances.
no, fuck no.
You don't throw your
The
child
one
in the
thing you're
deep
supposed
end.
to protect for life is
your
your
child.
children.
Yes.
Your child doesn't need to go on TV and talk about how she was touched by
You
other men.
don't
What the
throw
fuck?
them under the bridge
Okay,
because
what about
you
her
are
sisters?
healing.
What about her brothers? When they go to
Who
school,
didn't
they're
know?
like, oh, we saw your
Yes.
sister. She was on TV.
Yes,
They
because the
touched her.
siblings I don't think
For
knew.
your mom. What
You
the
know?
hell?
Now the siblings
no,
know.
fuck no.
Her
Guys,
schoolmates know.
The
That's
shit will
crazy,
normalize.
man.
I will never normalize
crazy.
not
It's
being
so
able to protect
sad.
children.
That's crazy.
Do you know what's so sad about this whole situation? It's so sad that you guys, your concern is not that she was touched. Your concern is she went on TV and talked
play the
about
psychological
She has to
card
play
here.
psychological.
Don't play the
Guys,
psychological card here.
If it was any other issue, would we have an issue
Let me
about
tell
her
you.
being on TV?
No.
She talked about it because it fucking happened to her.
No, she talked about it because her
me
mom
tell you
told her to go on TV.
Yeah.
She didn't talk about it because she wanted.
We are not
She
those
talked about
stereotypes.
it because her mom was like, Bambi, jangu tugende ku TV.
Oyogere.
Yes, because if your teenage daughter told you tugende ku TV to
God,
asome,
you guys
no.
are so
No.
delusional.
Persecute
You're
those
so
motherfuckers.
No,
No, was she?
I don't want to hear
No,
you.
so where was the mom? Initially, okay,
Michelle,
fine. What we are not talking about it, so where was the man?
What happened is
Where was the dad?
unfortunate.
Where was the man?
My
Michelle,
problem is
trying to
protect your
understand
children,
why I was not
100%.
Guys, thank you so
Learn how
much
to
for
protect your
watching.
children, guys. Not everything is for social media. Like, let's be real.
Guys, thank you
Mama,
so much
tell
for watching.
your story.
We have come to
Tell
the
your
end of the
story.
episode.
I can't believe you're
I mean,
asking where the mom was and
tell your
mine
story
is
if you
not
have to
where
tell
the
your
father
story,
was.
Bantu
but
mwe.
do not bring your daughter or your son into
And
it.
learn how
Do
to
not.
pick the right partners. Ako
Simple as that.
kanene nyo. When you see a red flag, identify it. This nigga is wearing red.
Fuck off, bro.
Yes,
Don't
of
forget
course.
to like, don't forget to
Never
subscribe.
ignore a red flag. Even as she said so. She said,
Guys,
you
we
know
are
what,
concluding
guys?
the pod. Faizo.
Thank you so much, guys. We love you. You love us. Nothing serious. Episode 26. We out.
Yeah, guys,
Talk
don't
about the
forget to
WhatsApp
join the
channel.
WhatsApp channel. We have a WhatsApp channel out there. It's called Nothing Serious. Head over there. You can be able to catch up on the latest updates. You can be able to catch up even
Wait,
on the
but it's
sneak
not yet
peeks
time.
of who we'll be having on the show. And we
just
have
10
something
minutes.
amazing coming in as we end season 1. Do you want to know how many episodes we're going to shoot for season 1 to come to an end? All that information can be found in our WhatsApp channel. Which guest will be coming next? Just join the WhatsApp channel and you'll be able to have it. Nothing Serious, Gangos. We out.